Hey there, welcome. Tonight we look at an article in the LA Times dated February 12th, 2023. The title is LA bus drivers, food workers, teacher aides give their okay to call strike if talks fail. So Ruben, this deals with the SEIU Local 99. This is a union that's, as the title shares, it has bus drivers, it has aides, it has security workers, cafeteria staff, and these people are asking for a 30% raise. And I think they're doing that partly because they know that the district has $5 billion in reserve. And they haven't had a raise in a long time, Ruben. And they many people believe that they're underpaid, and I think so too. They without this group of people, without the cafeteria staff, without the security, without the TAs, I don't think we run this school at all. I shouldn't say I don't think. I know we don't run this school. And the interesting thing about this strike that they voted on, they actually said we are going on strike. But they're still allowing negotiations between the district and themselves and the union. But at any time, they could say, you know what, we already voted, we're going to go on strike and we're okay with it. 96% of the union were approved this. My union, United Teachers of LA, said we will not break the line. So there's a very strong possibility, Ruben, that we will not break that line, and there will not be school. And then maybe next week or the following week, there'll be a day or two where no school will be taking place in LA schools. What do you think about that, Rube?
Well, what do you think about it? I don't work in LA.
Oh, you don't have any compassion for the children in Los Angeles? No,
Do you want to go on strike?
I don't. Let me tell you, the last time I went on strike, Ruben, was about 3-4 years ago. It was raining the whole week. It was misery. I don't remember getting too much out of it. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I always follow my brethren out there on the streets. I always follow. I'm part of the team. Once I became a teacher, I'm part of the team. However, I'm not looking forward to a strike. And then now, not to break this strike, I understand. And maybe
it's a no. It's a no for you.
No. I would follow. Come on, dude. I would follow them.
Asking you.
No. I would follow them because they're my brethren, Ruben.
Okay. So
we're the second largest district in the country. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, Ruben. And
you
so all
out.
eyes are on us. I'm not sure if
out.
30% is. I think it's asking a little bit too much. Personally, I think if they gave them.
When you say that it's 30%, it's 30%. You're talking about teachers and staff, or just the staff?
I'm not even talking about my negotiate. Forget about the teachers for a moment, Ruben.
So you're not talking. So the strike you're referring to is the staff strike.
Staff strike.
Nothing to do with you.
Yeah, not certificated, but classified staff. And these are people who some people believe run the school. And I think
so. If they strike, you can't go to work. There's no job.
Good point. So I guess we can't go to work anyway, right? Yeah, but we as a union, UTLA, said we support them, and we will not break the line.
Okay, so you won't work if they don't work. That's
that's pretty much it.
But also separately, don't you have negotiations as teachers specifically?
So yeah, I'm not sure if this is the place and time, but I guess we can talk about that. Yeah, we are negotiating, and things haven't been going too well in our negotiations. We are asking for a 20% raise. There's a number of things, class reductions and some things with our healthcare, and so we definitely have a number of things on the plate. And the what's his name? The superintendent wasn't too happy. He actually put out a tweet regarding the SEIU group, but I think it might have even been also towards the teachers that he didn't want to go into a clown world, right? I don't want to be, go negotiate this way. But the reality is that negotiations are still going on. There is a possibility, Ruben, that the teachers will go on strike again, like we did 3 or 4. I think was it 3 or 4? I think it's about 4 years ago. It just seems like it was yesterday. And that yes, we are asking for that 20%. I think right now, the last time they've talked to us, I believe it was like 10% that they were giving us for 2 years. That 5% 1 year and then 5% the second year, because we do 2-year contracts, right? And so yeah, that's up there too. And I'm very nervous about it because I don't think anybody, whoever's been on strike before, I don't think anybody is desiring that. And let's be honest, we haven't even talked about the kids. We just had a video on students regarding charter schools and who really benefits from this. I mean, do people really look at the kids and really think, oh, what's best for them? And I don't think they always do. And so I don't think strikes help children. However, for teachers who haven't, we're just trying to get over this hump with the economy, as you know. everything's costing more, eggs is costing more, right? And inflation is nuts. So we're basically trying to get up to inflation and just get a little bit more than that. And so I don't know. I'm hoping we don't have to get there, Ruben. I hope we don't have to go on strike. I do know that our brethren there across the way, the TAs, the people who work in the cafeteria, they're ready to go, and they're going to go if at any time if they want to. And I think since they're that eager and eager to, I actually say eager to negotiate and get things done, I think we are too. And I believe we deserve a raise for sure. I'm not sure 20% is going to be the reality that some of us are hoping. The reality probably is going to be 12 to 15%, I would think. And I know I'd be happy with that. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud, huh? Someone's listening. But
when do we know for certain?
Good question. I don't see this being resolved until probably like regarding a strike. We'll know that probably by April-ish. Yeah, so really getting towards the end of the year. And because the negotiations, we just got a moderator. Someone's going to come in and not a moderator, a mediator. I'm saying wrong. A mediator is going to come in and work with both sides, the union and also the people at the district, right? And to see if they could find some type of compromise. And I hope they do, because nobody wants this. Nobody wants kids to miss out on school. No, and we don't get paid when people think you get paid when you're on strike. You don't get paid.
A cynic would say, who's watching this video would say, well, he has to say that because you can't go on strike as a teacher without sounding like a cold son of a.
There's kids watching.
So a cynic would watch you and just say, well, he has to say that. Of course, he's going to say, oh, we care about the teachers, we care about the students. So what would you say to that cynic?
I would say that
you do understand. You do understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
You sound like a politician.
I don't think. Can I be fair though?
You sound like a politician who's trying to cover themselves. But I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
you sound like to me. I'm just wondering what other people see. Now, I'm not saying I disagree with you with your fight, but
you're not a part of the family.
You sound like you got to cover yourself.
Well, can I just say this? I hear what you're saying. And the funny part is this, Ruben, it's all about the media. Who is the media and parents going to side with? If they side with the administration, the district, then we look pretty bad. We look like money grubbing people that don't care about kids. However,
has anybody ever sided with the district? Nobody's going to side with the district.
Well, if they see that the district has offered us already 10%, but that hasn't been, I don't think you didn't know that, did you? And so what I'm saying is, who does the best PR? Whoever does the best PR is going to win this, right?
Now we're sounding like we're getting the real Jacob.
Isn't that what you wanted? You want the real Jacob.
This is about publicity. How you sound.
Whoever gets the.
You're part of the machine. You're part of the
machine. I'm part of the machine.
It's about the kids. We're not doing this.
Well,
we don't love the kids.
I love the kids though. And I will say this though: if you pay me well, I'm happier when I go into the classroom. No, but the reality is that yes, of course it's for the teachers. Of course we're looking here for us. We want to have a wage where we could support our families and get through all this crazy inflation. And so does it affect my teaching? Sure. Happy teacher, happy person, happy teacher, right? And so if I'm feeling that I'm taken care of, I'm going to come in and probably do a better job.
Jacob, that is the honest.
I'm being honest here, people.
Oh, you weren't before. This is about the kids.
Anyway, I do care about the kids, though.
I don't. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying somebody who
sounded bad. It sounded.
You sound like you were like, oh, look at. I'm not striking because I want the money. The kids come first.
Were you being like devil's? Is that called devil's advocate?
No, I really feel that way.
Oh, you felt that way.
You sounded a certain way. You sounded like a snake oil salesman. But I think what I think is real though is we have lives. We are teachers. We care about our work, and I look at inflation. You're right. Cost of eggs, inflation's going up. It's getting rough out on these streets.
And I think because of that, Ruben, I really believe the teachers in a way will prevail. I don't want to say we won't get our 20%, but let's just say this. I think we'll get an amount that parents and the media will be happy with. They'll say, okay, they got what they deserved, and nothing less. Because
I think you're right. I think don't you think the public kind of sides with us, the teachers, a lot?
Yeah,
I feel grateful for that.
but once you say, though, we just had talked about this whole school choice this week, isn't it? Once you say, though, that there is a little wind coming through the country saying maybe the unions are too powerful, maybe the unions are they're having too much of a voice, especially in politics, right? And they're not allowing things like parents having a choice to choose what school their kids are going to go to. That's also a win that's going through the country, but not too much in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, we're pretty deaf to what's going on maybe in the rest of the world or the country. But at least I know in LA, definitely you're right, Ruben. I think people do side with the teachers. Because we're the good guys. No, but in this case, I think, yes, it's time for a raise. And let's just, there was somebody on the board, Ruben, who actually said, oh, this is going to happen quickly and it hasn't happened yet. And because she believes, yeah, the teachers definitely deserve a raise, and that's going to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but at least one board member is saying it's going to happen. So I'm waiting for it.
Team.
So, all right. Well, with that, thank you, Ruben, for joining us today, and you out there viewing this Pod and Deliver episode. We hope to see you very soon. Thank you, and have a good night. Bye-bye.